A kid from Pallet Town is a brand new overseas. Don't know what's ahead, but it won't get the best of me. Versus something, I don't know the rest of the song. But oh well, we are gonna do a link battle today. And this is gonna be it. There will be 5 rounds. Let's go ahead and link battle. Red, what are you doing? Let's go and link battle. What is going on with you two? Okay, seriously, I'm having a hard time controlling these guys. But yes, it is time to actually do our link battle between Red and May. Now, in the previous videos I have done, I've asked you guys, if there was a battle between these two, who would win? We are actually going to be finding out today. And yes, there will be 5 rounds in this battle. There's going to be the original battle, and then let's see, there's going to be, how did I do this? It's Origins versus Anime, even though May's anime Pokemon are only half of May's team are actually from the anime, but still, that's the best I can come up with. And as for Red's origin team, we have these Pokemon as well. Now, as you can tell, I've been training them over to level 85. I don't know if you guys can actually see it or not. I know this probably won't be the best audio, but I will try and make it as loud as possible and as visible as possible. So yes, I did start a file on this, and yeah. Now the other round we will explain in after we're done with this, but for now, let's go ahead and talk to this lady for the battle. Alright, welcome to the Pokemon Cable Club and Coliseum. Speaking of, let's battle. Here we go. Alright, let's do the single battle. Alright. 2 players. Let's go. Alright, I already showed you guys team. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to do the battle with this console because, it's seriously, there's, Red is, Brennan in this game, even though that's not actually possible, so we're going to do it with this one instead. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with Anime versus Origin. And yes, we're getting straight to the battle. Round 1. And red is the winner by a long shot. Now I was kind of surprised that the Flame Girl and Blaziken did go make Red's Charizard go down. I thought maybe it would hang on and then they do their final blows, but yeah. Anyways, now on to round 2 that I'll be getting. So yes, as you can see, if you do remember the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire version, you would know I did keep most of May's team on there. However, instead of Dustox and Pikachu, you know, or Audino and Glaceon, I did get Azumarill and Wobuffet mainly because, you know, if you play through Hoenn, you need water, you need surf. And as for the Wobuffet, it was from an egg, so yeah. So let's go ahead and bring out round 2 team, shall we? Although May's Pokemon is pretty much going to be the same on round 2, but still. Please stand by. Okay, before I go in, I want to show you what I got for Red's team. So, if you guys remember the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Gold, Silver, and Crystal games, you know that Red uses these kinds of Pokemon in the final battle. Now, unfortunately, I do not have Venusaur or Blastoise, so I have a second Pikachu and the Espeon or Lapras, depending on if you played the remake or the original. You could have played both, but yes, I am bringing these two back because Red did have an Espeon in the original games of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And then the remake, they replaced it with Lapras, but in here, we are actually going to put them together. And as for the two Pikachus, the reason why I have the female is because if you guys ever remember the Battle of Black and White 2, where I faced Red, he did somehow get a female Pikachu instead of the usual male, so yeah, that's where this female Pikachu comes from. So without further ado, let's go ahead and re-enter. Let's go ahead and do single. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's position ourselves over to the second battle. On to round 2. And May's Pokemon is the same, so yeah. On to round 2. And red wins round 2. At least, come to think of it, may actually put a better fight in this one. I don't know if it's because red's... I wonder if that's why red keeps losing in the sequels. Who knows? Maybe his team got weaker and the original team was a lot stronger. Or maybe it's just that May had a little bit of a better chance matchup there. But anyways, on to round 3. Please stand by. Alright, we are back with a different team this time for round 3. Now, what I chose for round 3 is going to be the legendary trio that the games came up with. We have Regirock, Registeel, and Regice for Hoenn, and Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres for Kanto. So, without further ado, let's test these legendary trios and see which one is better. And I think I know whose is better, actually, depending on their type message. So, let's go. Round 3. Yep, I had a feeling May was gonna win this one. Although I was kind of surprised of how close it was. I actually thought May was gonna sweep the whole thing, but I guess ever since Regirock went down, that's when things almost went downhill. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I need to get better control of these characters. Well, on to the 4th round, so please stand by. Alright, our next battle will be our roaming Pokemon. Now, here's the thing. For the, what was I gonna say? For the FireRed and LeafGreen series. Now, here's how I got Suicune. So, oh wow, it's Modest Nature. That's nice. So, if you have Charmander as your starter, you will get Suicune in the post-game. However, if you get Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you will get Raikou or Entei in the post-game. So, yeah. And this thing roams around. Here's the catch, though. Now, you're going to be very unlucky if you choose Bulbasaur or Squirtle as your starter, because if you do, you'll have to try and catch Raikou and Entei. But the catch is this. If Raikou or Entei roars you out of the game, you will never be able to encounter it ever again, and you'll lose your chance of catching it. So, yeah. I luckily got the Suicune, so I didn't really have to worry about any roars at the moment. Now, as for May, the roaming Pokemon, depending on the version of your game, which I have Ruby, you will get Latios or Latias. So Latios is for Ruby, Latias is for Sapphire. I'm getting the games mixed up. So yeah, this thing was originally at level 40, but since the level gap, I had to train it up to 50. That way we can make this a fair fight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start round 4. And yes, it's one Pokemon only. Wow, I cannot believe Red actually lost to me on that one, because I thought since, that we have the Aurora Beam, which is an Ice-type move, it would be good against May, May's Latios, which is part dragon, but I was wrong, so yeah. Well, I guess you can tell that even I can surprise myself, because I actually thought maybe... if you guys saw the previous videos to where I asked you guys that question, who would win in the battle between May and Red, I kind of chose Red because he had the higher advantage out of most of the rounds, so... But we'll see how it turns out in the final round. So please stand by. Alright, so for this final round, we are going to have the strongest legendaries Pokemon of all time in each game. So for Red, you guys know it. It is Mewtwo. We are going to be using it because this thing is supposed to be a powerhouse. And I got this thing to have the modest nature, so it's pretty much the best Mewtwo I can get it to. So yeah, the special attacks are going to be pretty useful. That is, if we are fast enough. So yes. And speaking of fast enough, the reason why I say that is because May's strongest Pokemon is going to be the Rayquaza. This thing is pretty much like Mewtwo, except in Hoenn. And instead of a Psychic type, it is a Dragon and Flying type. And it has some pretty good moves. We got Outrage, Extreme Speed, Fly, Rest. Pretty much a tank. And the attack power is pretty powerful. So, yeah, Red's going to have to watch out if he wants to win. So, yes. Without further ado, let's see who has the better legendary in the game. Will it be Mewtwo? Guys. Will you... Guys. Okay. Now, will it be Red, who is supposed to be the legendary trainer that has the strongest legendary, or will it be May, the future successor of Hoenn that is only found in the remake? Without further ado, let's go ahead and test them out, shall we? It's the Battle of the Legendaries. Round 5. And that is it. Red finally wins this match with May and so forth. Alright, so yes, as you can see, Mewtwo is the strongest legendary in the games between the two. So yeah, sorry you Hoenn fans, but but Mewtwo ends up being stronger than Rayquaza. Now, for the last two videos we're gonna do a video before the finale, but yeah, this is pretty much almost over in the series. I'm kind of surprised that it took this long, but who knows. So yeah, in the next video we're going to do something very different, and then we'll do the finale and so forth. So until then, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.